Yeah, so we're gonna be starting a brand new series today. It's pretty exciting. One extreme demon for each season of the year. So today is April 2nd, meaning that spring is sprung. And to celebrate that, we're going to be doing gardening map. I'm not gonna do them all at once. I'm gonna do a summer one in the summer, a fall one in the fall, and then the series is gonna end with me doing Frozen Cave next winter. So yeah, I beat Artifice last night, and I was trying to figure out where to put it in my top 10 least favorite extremes. I was expecting it to be like 4, 5, or 6, like somewhere in that range. And I looked at the list and I was like, wow, these are really bad actually. I had to put it 9. That's really saying something, man. I gotta play some better extremes. Cause like Sonic Wave is number 6, and man, I hate Sonic Wave. Yeah, does anyone know if this has any 2.2 bugs? I would kind of like to know before learning the entire level. Is this Insane Demon? Well, title says one extreme for each season, so I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is definitely Insane Demon. Yep. This song is pissing me off, man. Someone's just sitting there dinging on the damn triangle. Like, who really was in the studio and was like, yo, this is hard, listen to this. Oh wait, there is actual music. I just couldn't hear it. I had the volume too low. The song's actually not that bad. I just had it so low that you could only hear the triangle. I didn't even hate falling up. I really think it's just because I tried to learn the duels without looking at a video, and a couple people brought to my attention in the comments that I did every single part of the duels incorrectly. Carmel's one of the best environment creators. Like, he makes you feel like you were in the level, man. Only problem is that he has these terrible choke points. I just did like 20% of the level. All right, that didn't take too long. Only like 5. Whoa, that's loud! Yeah, today is such an interesting day. On the one hand, I woke up and it was snowing. That's pretty awesome. Secondly, Ava Max dropped a new single and it is awesome. So, start off the day with 2 dubs, but at the same time, I woke up with a sore throat. I'm still in the denial phase where I'm like, nah, it's probably just allergies, we're chilling. And I just know I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and not be able to get out of bed. Today I have to fix a lot of bugs. I'm very, very glad you asked that question, because there's only one bug that I fixed. Sometimes you just die to this slope for no reason. Fix that, so I'll beat this on a copy again. Dude, 2.2 really messed up so many things, man. I'm very happy that 2.2 is out. I'm really not happy with all the bugs still. And the problem is now, a lot of times I can't tell what's a 2.2 bug and what is not a 2.2 bug. So I either think there's a bug, but I'm just doing it wrong, like with this and like falling up, or I think I'm just doing something wrong and there's just a legitimate bug, like with Artifice and 211 and Cupid. So click once in every UFO portal except for the last one. Watch, you're gonna be busy over the weekend? Well, oh, let's go, driver update. Guys, we get to play an awesome game. Will the driver update crash my stream? Let's find out. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, we're actually gonna save real quick. That is loud as fuck. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Alright guys, we're gonna download this driver update, and we're gonna hope my stream doesn't crash. Alright, everything's going really well so far. Yeah, it's true. When I stand up, guys, look, I'm gonna stand up. Ready? Oh, God, oh, shit. Damn it. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to playing gardening map now. Like nothing happened. What the fuck? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I definitely know what I'm doing. Okay. I think that's okay. We're gonna go from 0. Holy shit, no we're not. We're gonna turn the music down first. This is very first half heavy, but there are also some really bad choke points in the second half. I think that's the balancing so far that I've noticed. Maybe I'll change my mind, but that's what I'm going towards now. Dude, I know, like you guys suck so bad, because I'm telling all you guys like, oh, these levels are so good. Oh, I love this level, I love this level, this level's great. Every single person who plays those levels is having a bad experience and ends up completely hating them. My opinions aren't bad, you guys are just bad. Dude, why am I so bad? The banger part of the song already? Nah, actually I'm not gonna get anywhere the rest of the stream. If I can get to there today, I'd be really happy. 34, 35, I think that's my goal for the day. A fluke is definitely not happening. I would love to, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's this wave. This wave is such a choke point. It's kind of strange how most of the extreme demons I've been playing recently have been very, I don't want to say carried by wave, but all the waves are harder than everything else. But there haven't been that many waves. That's why I'm saying it's not carried by wave. This was like this, Artifice was like this, 211, low-key Cupid as well. Like that, look at that wave, bro. That wave is so hard. Like, actually, what is the reason for that wave existing? It's funny, like, the first half of this level is, like, 2 different levels. The first half is timings, and that's kind of it. And then the second half is memory. That was so dumb! Better than Hardening Map? Probably is. Hardening Map isn't that good. That's one of my favorite spelling mistakes that I've seen in the chat. Hardening Map. That's a good one. The map is hardening. I hate it when that happens. Frozen Cave is just Water Temple if it got hardened. Alright, yeah, I'm done. The fuck? Why is the bowling alley calling me? What the fuck? Hold on. Hello? So after stream 2, I had a really good session where I did 42 to 100, 27 to 100, even 21 to 100 pretty easily. So I decided it would be best if I just beat this off stream because I just wanted to get into revealing Erebus. But if you were a subscriber to my channel back when I was going for this, you'll know that that did not quite exactly happen. I'm going to try to explain why this was so terrible for me, because on paper it doesn't really sound that bad. You know, I died past the duels about 35 times, which shouldn't be the worst thing I've ever dealt with considering that's the last 40% of the level, but just hear me out. So the issues didn't fully arise till after I got 78 for a second time, tying my best run from 0, because this time I died to quite literally nothing. I was well aware that there were a few 2.2 bugs, and I even fixed one, so I had a few options here. I could have tried to fix the bugs and just change the gameplay and said, screw it, whatever. I could have gotten the 2.1 GDPS and just beat it on that. I could have contacted the creators and waited for a bug fix update, or I could do nothing. So that's exactly what I did. My next FAR attempt ended at the same 78 RNG bug, but for whatever reason, that did not stop me from trying to grind this level out. Soon after, I got a new best of 91, dying to the blind timing at the end. I hate blind clicks. I hate them. I hate them so much. There's no reason for them. Like, just make it on-screen gameplay. I hate blind timings. I called it a night after this and figured I'd beat it pretty easily the next morning. After all, it's an easy extreme, and I had 91 and 21 100, so I should be able to take care of it without much of an issue, right? So that begs the question, what the hell happened after I got 91? I had to beat this on stream. I had to. I could not sit in that room by myself and play this level. I've never had an experience with a level that was so bad that I had to stream it. Usually it's the opposite. If a level starts going bad like I did with Artifice, I just beat it off stream because I don't want people to have to watch me just sit there in silence and be angry. We went beyond that point, which I didn't even think was possible with an easy extreme. Now, to explain how I got there, let's start with the 70 wave. It is 3 clicks, including the transition out of it. If you don't click right away, sometimes you just die immediately. If you hold into it, sometimes you still die immediately, but just to the top. Even a couple times, I just flew right above all of the structures. I completely went above all of them. That never happened from 0, and I honestly can't be bothered to try to find it in recordings, but it happened a single-digit number of times in the copy bowl. The transition out of it as well killed me about half the time, and I don't know if that's a bug or I just suck, but either way, I hated that. I hated it. The part before it as well was also affected by 2.2's new slope physics, like the blue orb at 70 in particular, never got consistent because I kept trying to copy how the people were doing it in showcases and the verification videos, the people who played on 2.1, and I could have probably found a more consistent way to do it, but I didn't. So it just added to my frustrations. Now at this point, I was getting to the memory half of the level every 5 attempts, 10 attempts. Now some people like that. Personally, I'd prefer the beginning to be harder so I don't have to sit through an auto-scroller just to have a chance at the choke points in the second half. The majority of those just ended in the part of the level that looks like it's from an impossible level. But this part, man, this part was my kryptonite. I don't know why. I don't even think there's anything objectively bad with it. I mean, I guess ship to UFO transitions really do suck, and there are like 5 of them in a row. I just sucked so bad at it. I was getting so frustrated with my probably around 100 second half deaths at this point that I decided to start streaming and really quickly got a new best of 92, dying once again to the blind timing because the blind timing sets up the next 3 timings. And then it happened. What? I don't even know what to say. Nowhere in the verification video or the showcase or the level description does it say that if you hit the black orbs at 20, you die at 95. There's literally an arrow pointing in that direction. The level is telling you to go that way. And before you ask, no, I did not do a practice run of the level. Not once. Practice mode on controller sucks because you got to take your thumb off of A and move it to X. So if you're in a ship or a wave part, have fun putting checkpoints. And this was before I used a geode to switch my keybinds. So I never really used practice mode, I only used star positions. Just to make it even worse, just to add insult to injury, my best run to 100 was starting at 1 click after this part. 1 click. If I had moved the star position back 1 click, everything would have been fine. We would have figured it out. But no, 1 click after that part. I mean, at that point, it was just over. We were beyond the point of no return. Every single death was more painful than the last, especially the ones I had 0 control over. It took me about 2 hours to rebeat, and in that time, I was just a lost cause. This was definitely the most frustrating video game experience I've ever had in my life. You know, Deception Dive, Scoop and Hell, Black Blizzard, and Sonic Wave were all incredibly frustrating experiences, and on paper should have been worse than this, but those were all new hardest. I was pushing into a new level of difficulty, and with this, I was playing an easy extreme. Something in this difficulty range shouldn't really give me that much of an issue. I've played buggy levels before, so again, this should have been nothing new. Thankfully, however, I was eventually put out of my misery. Now, unfortunately, I stopped recording after dying to the 78 RNG bug a third time, and I don't think I started up a new recording. If I did, I deleted it. And my stream was lagging, and my shadow play settings got messed up. So the winning attempt is going to be a little bit framey. So here's gardening map. Are you kidding me? No! The music, oh my god, the music, I forgot the music. So I really do think 2.2 ruined this level in the sense that it's not objectively bad minus a few choke points, but 2.2 made it unbearable to play. Like I said earlier, the level also just didn't click with me at all. I just couldn't really get used to the type of gameplay. It was really more of a personal issue, so I do recommend it. I do think that once the bugs get fixed, this could be a very fun level to play. I think it's a really cool level as well. Just hope you have a better time with it than I did. Thank you all so much for watching episode 1 of this series. I still have not decided on what I'm going to do for a fall Extreme Demon, so if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments or my stream chat or in my Discord server. Any of those would be completely fine. Just don't be an idiot like Solus and tell me to do something that's literally harder than Frozen Cave, because the entire point of this series is that if I were to go for Frozen Cave right now, it would be a new hardest. It's not even a fall-themed level. Like, when I think of fog, I think of the summer. Or winter, actually, because, you know, then one foggy Christmas Eve with Rudolph and all that. So, like, anything other than fall. But anyways, if you have a good suggestion, let me know. So we're moving on to the summer Extreme Demon next. And if you're familiar with Extreme Demons, you might have a good idea on what it could possibly be. So until then, subscribe, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and thank you for watching. See ya.